Okay, in this video, we're going to have a look at a heating curve, and in particular, we're going to focus on what happens to the particles as we move on the journey through this curve. So we're starting off down here in region A to B, and in A to B, I've drawn what the particle is going to look like because this is going to be my solid state. If we think about this, the particles are going to have low energy. The attractive forces in this state are going to be high, going to be strongly attracted to each other, and the particles are only going to be able to vibrate in terms of movement. They can't suddenly decide they're going to move over here or down here because they're only able to vibrate because of the orderly arrangement. So we heat this up, and these particles get more and more energy as we heat this up. And we get to this point, which is going to be equal to this substance's melting point. At this point, the change starts to happen. Now, if you notice, in terms of time, this takes quite a period of time because what we have to do is give all these particles the right amount of energy to overcome those attractive forces, to start to move more and start to become more like this liquid arrangement that we get once this is done. So they move apart, attractive forces become less, and the particles gain more energy. Once every particle has managed to make that change, we then will start to see the temperature rise again as this has formed into a liquid, and we continue to heat that liquid and provide it with more energy. So this now is our liquid state. That will continue until we reach the substance's boiling point. So this point here will be the boiling point. And once we get to here, again, it's going to take time for this to change into a gas because we have to show all the particles got the energy they need. We have to overcome the attractive forces between the particles, and those particles have to gain more energy so they can move more. And that takes time, and this is the time it's going to take. So once we get to E, we've then converted this substance from a liquid into a gas, and therefore we have the particles arranged in this gas arrangement. What's quite good is to help us, we can add a little label here to say this point here is that change in state is melting, and this point here is the boiling point. And what you could do is read these back over here, and that's going to give you the temperature, and do the same here, and that will give you the temperature that we need to read off to find the boiling point and melting point of that substance.